Hello everyone and welcome to another game of Squirrels Baseball. I am Aaron and we are finishing up against the Cardinals today. Got an off day tomorrow, so let's get the bench guys in to let everyone rest a spell. I think we'll do the non-apples first. Excuse me. Alright, something like that. Before I started recording, I did take a look at some of the stats. Most of them weren't real surprising. But I did look at the hits category, and Terry is still in front. He is 2 ahead of Chief. And on top of that, Terry's actually leading Chief in doubles as well, 20-15. So Terry just really off to an excellent start this year. So anyway, you saw the lineup we came up with. Graves on the mound today. There is Graves. All right, here is Juan Pierre. Starts off with the slider for strike 1. Another slider for strike 2. And that will not get over Joey's head. That will be the first out of the inning. So here is Chris Burke. So fastball just a bit outside. Changeup in there for strike 1. Fastball for strike 2. Fouled away. Burke will get another shot at it. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll bring Albert Pujols to the plate, your National League home run leader. Has a 1-1 count to start things off in this at-bat. Backdoor slider catches the outside corner. Pujols didn't care for the call. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Well, 1-2-3 start to the game for Graves. Phil is going to lead it off today for the Squirrels. Looks like the same lineup that we've been seeing out of the Cardinals. Adam Wainwright on the mound today. Wainwright's ERA is a bit high. Don't know anything about his record. I'm not the biggest fan of pitcher win-losses, but I think we might have gone too far the other way on it nowadays. Phil strikes out. Sweeney starts off with a strike. Hits this one towards the middle. Guillen on to first for the second out of the inning. Here comes Quinton. He will bat left-handed. Change up in there for a strike. This into left field, but it looks like it'll stay. Oh, actually, Pierre let it drop. I mean, let might be not quite the right word, but it did drop into left field, so it is the first base hit for the Squirrels. Our first hit for either side. First base runner for either side, actually, for that matter. Terry fouls that pitch away, gives him a 1-2 count. He will pop this one into center field. Burke coming in, but he's not going to get there. Quinton will settle at third base. Terry over at first, and here is Frank at the plate, who has been very good as of late. Looks at strike one. Hits this one into left field, and that will drive in the first run of the game. 1-0 Squirrels, and here is Miyake. That curveball misses. Fastball catches the outside corner. And a swing and a miss. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. The Squirrels strike first. 1-0 on 3 hits. J.D. Drew will lead things off for the Cardinals in the second.
Number 7, J.D. Drew, right fielder.
Graves misses with a curveball. And misses with the changeup. This will not drop in. Phil gets back and makes the play.
Number 9, Carlos Ian, shortstop.
Little surprising because I think Phil might be the slowest player in the major leagues. But he had enough time to get that one. Carlos Guillen hits a ground ball also to second. 2 away, and here is Adrian Beltre.
Third.
He's got good numbers, but I feel like we've kept him in check this series. He's got a 1-1 count to start things off here, and he will put this one foul down the right field line. 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. That will end the top of the second. Still a 1-0 Squirrels lead. And Martinez will start it off at the plate.
Number 99, Martinez, catcher.
Martinez starts off with a strike. And that'll be a base hit up the middle. I didn't catch his batting average before he hit that, but definitely can't hurt. Joey also through the left side of the infield. That will put the first 2 runners on for Graves, who does not have a hit yet this year still. He's going to show bunt. Probably a good idea. He does get down a pretty good bunt. Successful sacrifice moves both runners into scoring position for Phil. Actually, he's not hitting badly this year, though he did strike out in the first at-bat today. He's got a 1-1 count. Make it 2-1. Fouls this one off. That will make it 2-2. Swings over the top of that changeup for the second out of the inning. Sweeney now still with 2 runners in scoring position. Swings and misses at the first pitch. That fastball misses outside. Swings over a curveball, 1-2. That'll be a base hit into left center, and that will score both runs. Two RBI single makes it 3-0 Squirrels. Quinton, who already has a hit in this ball game, has a 1-0 count. That slider catches the inside. Pops this one up. Sky is waiting for it down the third base line in foul ground. He makes the catch. The Squirrels tack on 2 more to make it 3-0. Sky is going to lead things off for the Cardinals in the third. Sky has been very successful this series. Mostly singles, but still, we have not gotten him out very often. Looks like we'll do it here, though. Joey, I don't think, had to move at all as he catches the pop-up. 1 down, and here is Wes Helms, who has been less successful.
Helms, first baseman.
He looks at strike 1. Looks at strike 2. Swings at a fastball in the dirt for strike 3. 2 away, and here is Adam Wainwright. He'll look at a strike. Fouls that one away. Ground ball to second, and that will end the inning. Graves cruising so far. The Squirrels will start off with Terry at the plate, still leading 3-0.
Number 4, Terry.
Terry with the base hit his first time up. Pops this one into, I think this is going to be pretty similar. Oh, Guillen's going to catch up to that one. Had a little more hang time on that pop-up. 1 down, Frank at the plate, who also came through his first time up. Frank with an 0-2 count at the moment. He will go down looking. Here's Miyake. He struck out in the first inning that ended that inning. Looks at strike 1. Hits this one through the right side of the infield for a base hit.
Number 99, Martinez.
Here's Martinez, and he'll look at strike 1. Grounds to third. Throw goes to first. Oh, I guess there were 2 outs, so that was a more logical play than I initially thought. 3-0 Squirrels as we go into the 4th. Cardinals starting the second go-around of their order. Graves struck, struck out 4 Cardinals so far. Pierre, not one of them. He is down 0-2 at the moment. And he will go down swinging. 1 down, here is Chris Burke. He was one of those strikeout victims the first time up. Backdoor curve for strike 1. This is hit foul. Gives him an 0-2 count. Changeup goes into right field for the Cardinals' first hit, first base runner, first everything today. Well, not everything. They still haven't scored, but did ruin Graves' perfect game. We weren't really in territory to worry about it, but all the same. Albert Pujols, I do believe he struck out his first time up. Fouls this one away, gives him a 1-2 count. He'll go into center field, and it will get down for a base hit. 2 on with 1 out. Here is J.D. Drew. Looks at a changeup for a ball. That fastball called strike 1. Pops this one up. Martinez waiting for it. 2 down, 2 on, and here is Carlos Guillen. Slider ends up down by his feet. Fouls away a changeup. That'll make it 1-1. Swing and a miss makes it 1-2. Fouled away. Still 1-2. Ground ball to Joey in the hole. He's got a long throw to make, but make it he does. And that will end the top of the 4th. Cardinals with a couple hits, but still no runs in the game. 3-0 Squirrels as Joey will lead off in the bottom of the 4th. Joey did get a base hit his first time up. He'll foul this one away down the third base side. Pulled again. More in the air this time, but very similar other than that. And looks at strike 3. Here's Graves. He'll get a chance to swing the bat here. Got a sack bunt his first time up. He has not had a hit this year. We are, I think we can say mid-May at this point, a month and a half in. Well, Graves did have a very good year. I think that was just last year. Maybe it was 2 years ago. I think it was last year he had a very good year at the plate. Normally he's one of our lighter hitting pitchers, which is really saying something. Graves strikes out looking, so that'll bring Phil to the plate. Wainwright struck out 6 squirrels after 2 trips through the order, and Phil is 2 of those 6. He gets the ball in play, though he still grounds it out to Wainwright. So we go to the 5th, 3-0 Squirrels, and Adrian Beltre coming to the plate.
Number 29, Adrian Beltre.
Beltre also struck out his first time up. And that fastball misses down and away. More down than away, I do believe. Ground ball to third, Sweeney on to first. 1 out. Here's Sky. He popped out in his first at-bat. Looks at strike 1. That pitch is down, maybe outside as well. Outside again, makes it 2-1. Change up in the dirt. It's a 3-1 count. See if Sky swings or not here. He does and comes up empty. Full count, 1 out, nobody on base. Looks at a fastball for strike 3. 2 down. Here's Wes Helms. He also was a strikeout victim. Looks at a strike here. Looks at strike 2. Oh, swung at a changeup that was nowhere close. Well, we go to the bottom of the 5th. Squirrels still leading 3-0. Sweeney will lead it off for Indianapolis. Sweeney 1 for 2 on the day. Looks at strike 1. That one misses outside. Ground towards the third base coach makes it 1-2. This one pretty much right to Pujols at second. 1 down. Here is Quinton. He is 1 for 2 today. He will look at strike 1. Looks at strike 2. Hits this one on a 1-hop to Guillen, who will get it to first for the second out of the inning. Terry also 1 for 2 on the day. Catches the outside corner for strike 1. Catches the corner again for strike 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Good clean inning for Wainwright. Couple in a row, actually. So we'll go to the 6th. Still 3-0 Squirrels. Wainwright's going to get a chance at the plate to open up this inning. Hit a ground ball in his first at-bat. Graves starts him off with a high slider. And a down-and-out fastball. 2-0. I've suddenly gotten some hiccups. That's not great. That pitch was called a strike, as was that changeup. I'm not sure Wainwright liked either call. Swings at this one, but comes up empty. 1 down. Here's Juan Pierre. He is 0 for 2 so far today. Looks at strike 1. Swings and misses to make it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down. Here's Chris Burke. He is 1 for 2 today. Got the first Cardinal hit. I will say, I didn't think Graves had 10 strikeouts in him today, but if he can get Burke here, he will hit the mark. Oh, instead of fly out to center field, he'll have to settle for 9 strikeouts today. All right, bottom of the 6th inning. Still a 3-0 Squirrels lead. Frank is going to lead it off. Frank is 1 for 2. Struck out looking in his last at-bat. Hits this one behind second base. Again, waiting for it. Makes the catch. Here is Miyake. He is 1 for 2. He's struck out and singled so far. Starts off fouling this pitch off. Sky's giving chase and comes up about a step or 2 short. So it is a harmless foul ball. Gets a hold of this one pretty well. That's going to go deep in the gap in right center. Miyake cruises into second base, and he will stay there. Leadoff double brings Martinez to the plate. He'll look at a strike. Martinez got a hit in his first at bat. Has an 0-2 count at the moment. That pitch down by his feet. It's a ground ball. Miyake. Oh, it goes through Guillen's legs there. So mark that one down, E6. That did let Miyake go on to third base. Runners on the corners with one out. Joey at the plate. He's got a 1-1 count. Misses outside again. This one is up and in. It's a 3-1 count. Joey with a base hit up the middle. That's going to score Miyake. 4-0 Squirrels. We got a pinch hitter coming up. 2 runners on. And only the one out. Alright, Marvin's going to bat left-handed. First pitch misses. This hit right to Beltre, or Guillen rather. He does come up with that one, though the only out is at second. So here's Phil with runners on the corners and 2 outs. Pops it up, Pujols going back, and he will make the grab. That'll bring us to the 7th inning. Pujols is going to lead it off. Squirrels now up 4-0. So no double switches on the bench guy days.
Attention, please. Now number 1 pitch for Indianapolis. Number 55, Jones.
Pujols 1 for 2. Got a base hit in his last at bat. Watches that fastball break down by his feet. Hits this one right over third base. Will it be a double? Frank does a good job cutting that off, so he does keep Pujols at a leadoff single. J.D. Drews put the ball in the air twice, but neither time very far. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Fouls off the second pitch. And this one just over third base as well. That's his first hit of the day. Pujols coming to third. Throw going there as well, but not in time. And it took Frank a while to get to that ball. So I think that actually should go down as a double. Excuse me. A lot of times I would insist that one's on the throw, but I don't think so that time. So 2 runners in scoring position with nobody out. Carlos Guillen looks at strike 1. That fastball misses inside. Don't think Jones has thrown a breaking ball yet. I think it's been all fastballs. He does throw a 4-seamer and a 2-seamer, though, so they are a little different. Guillen has a 2-2 count. Pops this one foul. It'll make the seats. Jones finally throws a breaking ball and gets a swing and a miss for strike 3. So here's Adrian Beltre. 1 out. Still 2 runners in scoring position. Looks at strike 1. Pitch down and out. And that fastball too high. It's 2-1. Too low. It's a 3-1 count. This going into left field. Frank is giving chase, but I don't think he's going to get there. Sure doesn't. That's going to score 2. And this is a very different feeling ball game now. Runner on first with 1 out. It's now a 4-2 Squirrels lead. Sky, hitless today, though haven't been able to say that any other day this week. Has a 1-1 count. Swings and misses at another breaking ball for 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Jones finally rediscovering that breaking ball. So here's Wes Helms. He has struck out twice today. He'll watch that pitch miss high. A ground ball to short. Joey on to first, and that gets us to the 7th inning stretch. The Cardinals show life, though. It's now 4-2. Sweeney will lead off on the other side. What do we got going on here? Oh, Poulos is going to go out of the game. Troy Gloss is going to come into play second. Sweeney at the plate, takes a ball inside. Wainwright still out there. Had a little bit of a rough start, but he's settled in nicely since. Sweeney smacks this one into deep right, gets over J.D. Drew's head. He will have a leadoff double. All right, here's Quinton. Runner in scoring position with no outs. Looks at strike one on a curveball. High fastball called strike two. Sweeney takes off for some reason. That pitch is right on the line, actually. I thought it was going to go foul, but it is a fair ball, and Sweeney ends up scoring. Took off from first and never looked back. 5-2. Runner on first. Still nobody out with Terry at the plate. He does have an 0-2 count. He will hit a ground ball. Gloss eventually gets it. Very slow reaction there by the Cardinals defense. The only out is at second. Runner on first with one out. Frank hits a ground ball to Guillen. Gloss gets it there in time for a 6-4-3 double play. So the Squirrels do score one, but it is still a safe situation. Adam Wainwright due up. They are going to pinch hit here. Here comes Hideki Matsui. We will go get Hermida to do setup work.
Your attention, please. Now comes the pitch for Indianapolis. Number 17, Hermida.
All right. First pitch to Matsui, a curveball for a strike. Fastball for a strike. Fouled off curveball. We'll try it again. Swing and a miss, strike three. One down. Juan Pierre is 0 for 3. So he watches that pitch go outside. This one's inside. 2-0. Curveball misses as well. It's a 3-0 count. Opts for the curveball and does not get it in the zone. Pierre will gladly take that walk. Chris Burke, 1 for 3 on the day. Looks at a fastball for strike one. That fastball's too high. Hit towards second. Nobody seems to want it, so it's going to roll into the right field and put runners on the corners for the Cardinals with one out. Troy Gloss in his first at-bat today came in as a defensive replacement. Apparently the Cardinals just do not have any second baseman. He will strike out on 3 pitches. So runners still on the corners, now with 2 outs. J.D. Drew to get a base hit his last time up. Looks at strike one here. Hits a ground ball. Hermida will field it behind the mound and gets it to first to end the inning. The top half anyway. Still a 5-2 Squirrels lead. They will start off with Miyake in the bottom of the 8th. Kyle McClellan's going to come in to pitch. Matsui just used as a pinch hitter. All right, Miyake 2 for 3. Struck out, single, double. Looks at strike one here. Swing and a miss will make it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. One down, here's Martinez. He does have a hit today. He reached on an error in his last at-bat. Swings and misses at the first pitch here. Swing and a miss for strike two. And fouls this one away. Swing and a miss, strike three. Two down, here is Joey. He is 2 for 3, a pair of singles with a strikeout sandwiched in between. Hits this one into left field for another base hit. So that will get us to a pinch hitter, which will be Tom. First pitch down in the dirt. Hits a ground ball just foul down the third base line. 1-1. Swing and a miss to make it 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. So the Cardinals, like yesterday, need 3 runs to stay alive in the ninth. They will start off with Carlos Guillen at the plate. All right, here comes Shibuya.
Your attention, please. Now on line of pitch for Indianapolis. Number 13, Shibuya.
Again, 0 for 3 today. He'll look at a strike on the outer half anyway. This one's down and away. Guillen lays off. Off speed, gets a swing and a miss, 1-2. And a ground ball up the middle for a base hit.
Number 29,
Adrian Beltre got a base hit in his last at-bat. Pops this one up. Looks like Shibuya is going to handle it himself over there by Phil. One down, runner still on first for Sky, who is 0 for 3 today with a couple strikeouts. Hits this one right to Joey. He has to wait on Phil to get to second. And Sky just beats out the return throw to first. Cardinals down to their last out. Wes Helms at the plate. Looks at strike one. Swings and misses to make it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. That is your ball game. Final score today, St. Louis Cardinals 2, Indianapolis Squirrels 5. We will take a look at some highlights. Frank's going to be your player of the game. Thank you, everybody, for watching. If you'd like to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, feel very free. We are off tomorrow, so we will welcome in the Phillies on Saturday. We'll see you then.